dalgona coffee.
AKA whipped coffee.
I'm already tired as hell because I was playing this Super Monkey Ball game and I hate it. But hopefully this coffee will wake us up. Jacqueline, that's not where the camera is yet. Oh, don't back all the way. It's actually getting a lot more thick, which is what we want.
Why does everybody give birth in Viet dramas?
There's a lot of like crying moments. Like, we get it, like your husband might have died, but like seriously though, I mean, you can always find another one. It's coming together, to be honest. It's okay.
You're getting it everywhere.
It's okay, I'm just wiping it all over. Jacqueline, I swear to God, no.
Well,
It's too bitter.
yeah, we're gonna add more. I licked my lips and it got worse.
I really like how fluffy this is.
Yeah, same. So now we're in the family table. Let's just talk. So I gotta give you some updates. That's why we're here. Okay. So the reason why I brought everyone here with you guys watching, plus us just chilling with our whipped coffee, is because I want to tell you guys some news that I don't know if it's good or bad, but I guess it's good. If you guys may or may not know, I have been living by myself in my apartment where I live above my parents' shop, right? So I've been living there for, I guess, like maybe like 2 years now, which is insane. And I just want to let you guys know that I am gonna be moving back to my parents in a week, which, you know, it kind of sucks, but it also is kind of a good thing for all of us because...
What, is it kind of because I always keep invading your room?
No, it's because the reason why okay, so first I dormed in the city because I wanted to distance myself from my parents, basically, because I was still in that kind of like phase where I just wanted to escape. And so that was like one of the reasons why I started dorming, and it was a good time. It's just I didn't want to live with like 5 other people, even though like there was a point where I lived with 4 because one of my roommates at the time, she moved back to her home state, which I don't know if she lived from Ohio or Kansas, but she moved back all because she broke up with her boyfriend. And like the thing was, what really sucks though is that the minute like they like hung out at our dorm, he decided to tell her that he wanted to break up with her, and then she was yelling at him and everything, and all this was happening when I was back home, like right here. And luckily I was not there. I didn't want to hear, luckily I didn't hear all the fighting and stuff, and that was when she decided to move back. And you know, it sucks, but you know.
I hate hearing like arguments because I end up crying too.
Oh yeah, you're like an empathetic person for sure.
Because I'm a Cancer, and like Cancers are very sensitive.
I'm more of a stubborn person because I'm a Taurus, but like I'm also
a living sloth.
And also a creative person.
But you're also a sloth.
Well, Jen is more of a sloth. It's a spirit animal, you know what I mean? But anyways, going back to the original topic, I lived in Chicago for like a year. Then I moved back at this house, my parents' house, I mean. And it was alright, I guess, but there was a period of time where I moved into my parents' shop with my sister and her boyfriend. And then eventually, like for the next couple of months after that, that was when my sister and her boyfriend moved to their own apartment, and then I was living by myself since then. And I felt like the more I lived by myself, the more depressed I got in a way where I felt a lot more isolated. Like I could have had my friends like stay over more often, but first of all, my parents wouldn't even let me have my friends sleep over at my place because they still own the place technically because they work downstairs where I live upstairs basically. And so like literally the only times that I can have guests over is like during the day or, you know, sometimes like overnight, but like they never really like stayed the night because I wasn't really allowed to. And so I only had one sleepover though, and that was with, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, just watch one of my first couple of videos where I talk about like my depression and the whole like situation between me and the person that I collaborated with. I don't know why, I don't know why I'm bringing that up again, but like it is what it is. It's in the past now, but like you could watch that. Like, I don't know, like my parents, they would kind of bring up like saying that I should move back because like, you know, there was especially a point in my life where I was that year, like 2019, it was like the worst year for me mentally because like I was just always so hard on myself and I was always just like, you know, telling myself I wasn't gonna make it, like all that stuff, just like giving myself negative self-talk, right? And so it was a hard year, and that was when like, you know, my whole family was really concerned for me, and they're just like, please like move back so that, you know, you can spend more time with your family and all that stuff. But I'm still that kind of stubborn person where I still want my space to myself because for me, like I've always been living under my parents' roof, you know, even regardless of me living by myself, I still live under their roof, you know what I mean? I still want that extra time to just like, you know, have some time for myself, like having the space to myself, like overnight, you know, just like blasting my music out loud, just like, you know, sing as loud as I want and stuff like that. I don't know if there's any other reason.
Don't we have to get
mentally
more studio foam for you, or are you just gonna use a smaller?
Well, I have my own studio foam, so I could replace all the tape and stuff that's already been hanging in my studio, and then I could just move everything from there. So I don't think we need to get any more.
So you know Jen's old room down in the basement?
Yeah.
In the small part? You could make that your studio?
Yeah, I'm already doing that. Another reason is because the building that my parents have, you know, the shop.
It's falling apart.
It's old as hell. It's like over 100 years old, and
so like
the foundation, like it's not like apparently it isn't stable enough to like live in. Okay, so outside of the apartment, there's like brick walls that are outside that are holding the entire like place basically. And I remember like when I was like scraping off the paint because mom and dad, they were like telling me they wanted me to like help them like scrape off so that my dad
the
can
middles of the bricks keep coming out.
Wait, what?
Like the middle, like you know what holds the bricks
like
together?
Like the cement. Yeah, the cement keeps like chipping off. Like I remember like
there was this one part on the side, like it felt like it was like half the structure.
Yeah, there were even chips of cement that were falling down as I was scraping the paint off.
And there was a brick that split in half.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Like, here's the thing. So my dad is a really handy person. Like he can build anything out of anything. He's the most like self-sufficient guy in the planet, unlike me. Like if you picked me as your candidate to move into a remote island, I'd be the worst person that you could pick. Oh my god, I'd be the one that's panicking a lot. I would just be like a mess.
I would be the one who complains.
So don't pick me as your candidate. Moral of the story is I'm gonna be going back to my parents again, which, you know, at first, like when I thought about it, I felt bad for myself because, you know, I tried so hard to, I guess, make a living for myself in a way where I want to be successful, that I want to, you know, have my own space, you know, having that kind of like dream as an adult. But like literally, like right now, I'm not prepared for it at all. I still work at a minimum paid job, you know what I mean? That's the thing. Like I'm thinking about switching majors to become an esthetician, so which is honestly pretty cool because like I love skincare. Like I've been getting a lot more into skincare recently. It might be funny to you guys, but honestly, like in this economy, I have no choice. So I guess it's a good thing for me personally, mentally, because, you know, I get to spend more time with my family since I have been pretty distant, especially with my little sister. One of the things that I feel like are one of the reasons why I feel like we've been kind of distant because it's kind of hard to like, you know, start conversations where it's like, okay, what are we really into? Where we're at now, I think we still have that kind of like connection where we could like give love unconditionally, and that, you know, I feel like we're kind of way past all the shit that, you know, happened in the past. Cause like way back when, like I'm not afraid to say it now, but I used to treat my little sister like shit. We're good now.
You said I was born on accident.
You were unexpected. Mom literally says to herself, we didn't know that you'd be in mom's tummy. We did not know, cause we're 7 years apart. You think that's not an unexpected moment? 7 years. Jen and I were born 2 years apart. And we were born 7 years apart.
That's almost a decade.
Insane.
Fun fact, I was born at 5:30 p.m.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. How do you know that?
A paper.
Oh,
That we found.
I didn't know what specific time.
You were probably born really late.
Like
Cause you
late
like
at night?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Well, I mean, you stay up like.
That doesn't mean anything, Jacqueline. Moving on. How do you feel about me moving back again?
I'm gonna have somebody to talk to again. Yeah.
I mean, true.
But I mean, like, if my friends aren't online, which are, like, they're pretty dead all the time. So, I'm
Yeah.
like, I have nobody to talk to. I'm like,
You could always text me, but you always forget. You're always
I
on
don't know what to
Roblox.
talk about. It's just, like, really awkward.
Just send me, like, some random shit. I don't
There's some
know.
random memes.
Right. Like, especially that Goomba one with no brows. It's just like, are you out of your fucking mind?
Well, I mean, mom and dad never watch your YouTube videos, so I'm like,
My YouTube's video.
yeah, I can English, I swear.
I feel like I've lost my ability to speak English because I rarely talk to anyone ever. I mean, I talk to my friends back home, but like they've just been really busy taking care of their own family as well. I mean, my friend Maddie, she's back from Alabama. Apparently, the hospitals in Alabama are pretty bad, so she's like going back to Illinois so that she could spend time with her family more and all that stuff. My other friend Hope, she has asthma like me, except hers is a little bit worse. Or it's not that it's worse, but it's just that like she has more of it. I don't know how to explain it. But anyways, yeah, that's what I want to tell you guys. I'm gonna be moving back to my parents starting next week. It's gonna be a lot of moving. That's that. That's really all there is. Oh wait, what else do I want to talk about in this video? Oh, so I have been working a lot on music lately, which is really good.
Pretty bad, because that takes a toll on your sleep schedule.
It's fine, I don't care. But
Go
like,
to sleep at a reasonable time or draw 25.
I'll draw 25. Ooh, who's that? Oh, Mom! Oh, okay. Hi guys. Oh, Jacqueline, are you okay? What happened? Oh my god. Just want to give you guys a quick update in this video, and if you guys haven't seen the captions at the beginning of the video, you guys already know that I have moved into this place for about like a week now, and I've been staying here for about a week so far, and it's been going good. You know, I have just been chilling. I've been playing a lot more video games recently, which is surprising for me because I rarely play video games, but now I've just been playing a lot of games from my GameCube as well as from my Wii U, so don't know how I feel about that, but I don't mind it, you know what I mean? Anyways, now that I have settled in, I thought, you know, it would be cool to show you guys a little bit of some footage before I moved into this place and what my space looks like now. Before I moved my studio stuff into my parents' basement, it used to be my older sister's bedroom at the time before she moved out. And now that I have the space myself, it is a new studio space. Plus, it has a mattress next to it. It's like a pull-out thing as well, so more people could just lay on the mattresses and just chill while I just make some music, which I don't even know if it's gonna happen anytime soon. I also have a monitor on top of my studio setup, which is amazing because before I never had that until now. So I'm really grateful for that. Yeah, so far, life's been going pretty alright for me, as well as my family. We've just been, you know, keeping each other safe. If you're one of those people that are struggling right now, I apologize if you are still struggling. I wish I could help, but one of the only things I could do is to spread awareness of this issue and just to let everyone know that we need to flatten the mother effing curve, okay? We do not want any more deaths of anything COVID-19 related. Please practice social distancing and just stay home and do whatever you can to keep yourself safe. I know that it can be hard for a lot of people who have mental illnesses right now, especially if you have depression, anxiety. It can be pretty hard, and I could definitely relate to that because as a person who also has depression, anxiety, it can really take a toll of your mental health, and it can really take a toll on how you see the world, especially now that the whole pandemic is going on. So all I'm asking you guys is to reach out to anyone you can that you can trust, so that way you can just make sure and reassure yourself that you are never alone. And if you think about it, it's impossible to, you know, be the only person that feels a certain way, because think about it, we live a floating rock full of 8 billion people, and it's less than likely to be the only person in the entire world that feels a certain type of emotion or whatever, you know what I mean? And even if we're different, we still have similarities towards each other. So really, all I ask of you guys is to please be kind to one another and keep yourself safe, keep your family safe, make sure you wash your hands, make sure you do whatever you can to protect yourself. I cannot stress that enough. So please be proactive on this, take action, and remember to stay home, especially if you are in an area where there are a lot of cases and you just don't want to get yourself sick and get your family sick. So what else is there that I want to talk about? Oh yeah, so for the bedroom update, I didn't show you guys all of the room in its entirety yet, so I guess now is a perfect time to show you guys what my space looks like right now. So you've already seen this portion. It's pretty ratchet, I know, but what more can you do? You know what I mean? So you have seen that portion of my bedroom, but you haven't seen this. Okay, so this is my desk. You can see that there are a lot of makeup related stuff like makeup brushes, foundations, etc. And then you can see a lot of post-it notes, which are just notes to self, just try to self-motivate, I guess, even though I forget to look at them most of the time. I just forget that they exist. I don't know why that is. You guys do the same thing? Let me know in the comments. I'm definitely curious to hear of what you guys think about that. Those are some of the updates I want to give to you guys. Again, please stay safe during this time. I know that it's scary, not gonna lie. Don't worry, this will pass as long as we continue to flatten the curve and as long as we continue to keep ourselves safe, practice social distancing, and improve our hygiene. If you made it this far, thank you so much for listening and tuning in. I really appreciate that a lot. If you like more of my content, subscribe, like and share this video, turn on your post notifications so you know when I post a new video. You can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, etc. All my social media links as well as the music links will be linked in the description below. I am releasing a new track on April 17th, which by the time I'm filming this, I don't even know if I'll post this before the release date, probably after, but yeah, my new single, Overburden, is out on all social media platforms. And I'll also put a fan link to my song in the description below so that you guys can stream on whatever site you choose to stream music. Whether or not you use SoundCloud, Audius, etc., all those options are open, okay? So yeah, that's it. I love you guys so much. And until then, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.